What chemicals do you use on a move-out clean? It's a great question. We're going to talk about it today. Hi there, I'm Angela Brown, and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question, and I get to help you find an answer. I know that's my job. If you're new here to the show, check us out. We are here 5 days a week. I recommend that you hit the subscribe button so that we are at the top of your feed when you come back, so that you don't miss any of the tips and tricks and strategies that we teach as far as how to clean your house and also grow a cleaning business. So anyway, today's question comes from somebody that wrote into the show. If you want to write into the show, you can, Angela@askahousecleaner.com, or you can leave your comments in the notes below because we do read all of our comments and we will respond. All right, so I'm going to read what she wrote into us, and then I'm going to answer these one by one because I don't want to miss anything. She says, can I ask, what supplies do you need when you clean a home when someone else renting moves out? Should you bleach everything and then clean? I'm new to cleaning up after someone else that I didn't know personally. Trying to see if cleaning up after people is for me. I'm terrified. I wonder if anyone else has ever experienced being scared of not knowing what might have been left behind. The people who moved out of the house was mad at the owner. This might sound crazy. I was just wondering if professional cleaners use something different. I've never cleaned for a company before. I'm good at organizing, and lots of people have had me organize their homes. So I was going to try my hand at cleaning too. All right, so this is a lot of questions thrown in here together. The first thing that I want to address is don't be afraid of what you don't know, okay? So you're afraid of what other people might have left behind. Here's what they left behind. Dust and probably little bits of garbage that need to be vacuumed up. Now, right now, if you were to go inside your own home, there's stuff that you know that's in your house, that probably shouldn't be there. But if you were to leave and someone else were to come in, they might go, how could these people live this way, right? Because our dust and our own dirt looks different to us. And so there are people that you'll go to their house and they'll say, it's not that bad. And then you look at it and you're like, yeah, this is really bad. Okay, so the first thing that I want you to be aware of is a house that normally looks clean. When you move all the furniture and everything out of the house, there's stuff that's hiding underneath the dresser or behind the TV or behind the sofa or under the sofa or under the cushions of the sofa. And when stuff gets moved and shuffled around, there's extra dust. And if the baseboards or the skirting boards had been cleaned, but now they've moved away the dresser and now they've moved away the television or the entertainment center, now they've moved away the sofa, there are a lot of baseboards or skirting boards that haven't been cleaned. Okay, nobody could get to them. And so now they're dirty and there's a dust buildup and it looks like it's super icky. It's not really super icky, it just needs extra maintenance. But what you're looking at is this, and I want you to be very careful about this. What you're looking at is when there's no furniture and there are no distractions in the room, everything is highlighted. And so when you walk in and there's a great big spot on the carpet that's super clean, it makes the rest of the carpet look really dirty because there was a sofa sitting right on top of that one spot. So the one spot looks super clean where nothing got to it, and then the rest of the floor looks absolutely filthy. But if you just walked into a normal room that had a sofa there, you would not even notice it because it all blends in together, right? So what you're looking at in a move-in clean is you're looking at a special type of cleaning. And the special type of cleaning actually takes longer than a regular clean with all the stuff in it. Because you do have all the skirting boards and all the baseboards that have to be cleaned. And you have all the blinds that maybe there was something in front of that window that now has been removed, like a dresser, for example. Now it's moved and there's all this dust buildup, and when you open the curtains, there are little dead bugs that are on the window sill itself. And when you open up the window sill, all of the tracks in the windows are all icky and it has dirt and mud buildup and all these things. So it's a different kind of clean. So when you talk about what kind of chemicals do you use, when we do a deep clean, we use a certain series of chemicals that are often a little bit stronger than the maintenance clean chemicals that we use. For example, if you have really heavy rings in your toilet, we might use a heavy-duty toilet bowl cleaner. But then on a regular maintenance clean, when your toilet is all nice and clean and shiny, it might be a few shakes of a powdered cleanser, a little scrub with a toilet brush, and you're good to go, okay? So the chemicals might be a little bit stronger for a deep clean than what we would use on a maintenance clean. So it's just going to depend on how dirty is the house and what is the scope of the job. But there's nothing to be afraid of because there are humans that lived in the house and the humans are moving out of the house and you're just going in to clean up after the humans. So think of it as like I was cleaning up after my mom after she moved out. I was cleaning up after my brother after he moved out. And just think of it in terms of these are just real everyday people that had a real everyday life. There's nothing spooky or scary about it. And maybe it needs a little bit of TLC. And when you walk in and you see that great big clean spot on the carpet where a piece of furniture was, that doesn't mean they were slobs. It just means the rest of the room got more wear and tear than underneath that piece of furniture. And so once you clean and the house is immaculate and it looks amazing, that's when the carpet cleaners come in and they actually clean the carpets and they do the last touch-up on the room before the new tenants move in. So nothing to be scared of. Yes, you can do it. It's something that lots of people do. Like, you're not the first house cleaner out there. There are lots of house cleaners that have come before you. Lots of people didn't know what they were doing and they learned and found their way. And so it is totally possible for you to do this. The fact that you're here watching this show right now is a super great sign. It says that you care and you're interested in education. So there are lots of free videos that we've created here for you. There are other people in this space that are also on YouTube. They also have podcasts on how to grow a cleaning business that is absolutely free. We have a paid learning program over at Savvy Cleaner, where if you want to dig even deeper into it, we can teach you how to set up a business, fill in all the gaps of an existing business, and help you go from cleaning, a startup cleaning business, to growing a cleaning empire. So if you want to make a career out of this, we can show you how to do that as well. Check that out at savvycleaner.com. All right, but as far as you going in and doing a deep clean, it is something you're totally capable of doing. And so even though this is new for you, we were all new when we got started. Nobody started out knowing how to clean houses. We all started at ground zero. We all started with a little scaredness, like, hey, I'm not so sure if I know how to do this, but we all figured out our way and we all made a go of it, okay? So you totally can do this. All right, so my hat is off to you. I want you to keep in touch with me, either through the show notes, through email, through a part of our learning library or our network. Come join us in our public Facebook group. There are a whole bunch of different things that we have going on, ways you can connect with us. But I want to hear the end of your story. I am here rooting for you and your success. All right, if you found this helpful, please pass it on to a friend. If we've earned your subscription, please subscribe. And until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.